Inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Raiders. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Colts.
Let's go. Ready. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Taylor. And they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
And he will score. Anthony Richardson, touchdown Colts. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
First down 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Josh Downs now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, Richardson. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That is caught downfield by Pierce. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Red 79 Broncos. Dragon 60.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to run it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal.
And he's in! Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. With the tight end likely. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
2nd down, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive...
Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
19 tight, 19 tight. Get it?
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready? Go.
Richardson to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Now Richardson. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But they're fortunate this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
You good?
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one taken at the 7. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, Jackson. Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Jackson now. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. First down, Baltimore. Now, Jackson. He keeps it himself. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
DC, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Get on.
On play action, here's Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. You are X, you are X. You are X, you are X. Get on.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Anthony Gould now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Let him go. What ain't it? Shut up.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He's going to tuck it and go.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. That one good for 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's not true.
To throw is Jackson. That's to the middle of the field and caught by Walker. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Wow, this is amazing.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find
Yo,
yourself
everybody
protecting a late
good.
lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
He is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll drop to throw. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
65.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Check. Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.